All right, you're welcome back. We're still looking at the abrupt end to the league of this season. The declaration of they've not declared Lobis as a champion. They are going to represent us. That is another thing. But and we still have Chief Bariboti on the line. But before we go back to Chief Bariboti on the line, Fred, there is a school of thought saying, look, when we knew we were going to have this, why did we go on the break during the World Cup?
That's the point I like to react to. I think that people are twisting the story just to suit their propaganda.
Okay.
The truth of the matter is that before any season starts, there is a timetable. Yeah. And the timetable for this season was released in December 2017.
Okay.
And the timetable, because in every league season, you must go on mid-term break. The purpose of mid-term break for any league is for the players to recover, rest a little bit from playing from week on, you know, rest for a while before they continue. So you have mid-term break for every league.
No, not every league.
I disagree, Fred.
Well, excuse me. We do respect.
All these go on break.
We do respect. Yes. We do respect our rule here.
Yes, says, our rule, but not all leagues. Can
I? There's a framework. Okay. There's a framework that governs the league. Okay. The league has its rules. The Nigerian Professional Football League has its rules. Yeah. The EPL has its rules. Yeah. Part of the rules in the NPFL is that they go on break. Yes. The purpose of the break is for players to recover, refresh, and continue. And so from the beginning of the season, even before the season started in January, they had released the timetable saying that this period, by June, July, they will proceed on midterm break to resume on July 18. That was the purpose. They didn't go on the break because they want to go to the World Cup. They probably planned the break to coincide with the World Cup.
But they said it was because that FIFA said no, all leagues should go on break.
I'm saying to you that the timetable for the league was released in December. It was stated they were going to take break by June, July, and then they will resume on July 18.
And not then because of the World Cup.
Not because of the World Cup.
Okay.
Then on July 3rd, there was a takeover in the NFF. And, you know, the Giwa group took over, and then they stayed till about July 23rd or 24th, where the DSS brought back the Amaju group. Then on August 8th or thereabout, Giwa group took over. On August 9th, Amaju group came back, and we had that back and forth. While this was going on, both the Giwa group announced that there will be a suspension of the league. While that was going on, both the LMC, that tends to be on the part of Pinnick, also announced the suspension of the league. And as we speak, for a league to go on, it is the NFF that appoints referees and match commissioners through their referees appointment committees. Now we have two different parties, the Giwa NFF and the Amaju NFF. And so they will constitute their own referees committees. So when you constitute those referee committee, who are the clubs going to listen to? Okay. Will it be the referee committee of Giwa or the referee committee of Pinnick? Okay, and you don't put the clubs there. You don't want a club traveling from Madugri and coming to Lagos and maybe there's a counter order.
Do we still have Chief Bariboti on the line?
I'm very much on the line.
Okay, you had Fred, and so he said, when these things were going on, it would have been very impossible for the league to go on while the NFF crisis, or we don't know who the leadership is. Particularly, he said the NFF appoints the referees, that are supposed to oversee these matches.
Ken, I think I have a problem here.
Go on.
The problem is, Fred, I have my fears if you are not playing outside the ethics of your profession, journalism.
But I'm sorry, Chief Bariboti. You are being personal. I want us to look at the issue. He's here as I brought him as an expert, and I'm asking you.
Okay, let me just.
Why don't you give Barry the chance to insult me? There's still
on break during the World Cup.
Yeah, go on.
I'm not talking about the organizers. Okay, like from the said, normally the league's supposed to break. Fine and good. Like I said, I don't blame the organizers that they decide to go on break during the World Cup. But you see, the club owners or the league managers, their role is to partake. They are not to decide who organizes the leagues. It is this same club chairman who now wrote a petition in 2014 complaining about the LMC that is front-end body. So when did the LMC become the angel that lives with them on earth here that without them, because they said if not for LMC, they are not going to play the league. That was what started the problem. They would have waited for the referees to be appointed. When there are issues, we can now understand. That is my worry. But and two, you talk about, before the break, you talk about suspension of some article.
Yes.
In 2010, when my board was unconstitutionally removed, that was how they said they set aside. How can we are not in a military regime now where there is military coup, you can look. The regulatory body of football in this country is the NFF. That anything that is inconsistent with the NFF rules, what is provided for in NFF, it is only what is not provided for that the executive committee can come up with a decision in Article 85. But go to Article 30 of the NFF statute as approved by FIFA. There are procedures for amendment. Article 30, you can only amend, you cannot set aside. It means in the Constitution, where you have rights to life, can the National Assembly just wake up from their deep slumber and say today they are setting aside the rights to life and somebody can go and die? No, it's not possible. It's not possible. What is provided for here is procedure for amendment.
All right.
That is what they did. In the middle of the night, when responsible Nigerians were sleeping, some group of club chairmen who are friends decided to go and set aside some article and said they removed the elected board unconstitutionally. I think that is some of the problems that have brought us in. I'm saying.
All right,
that's what Ken wants.
No, let me come back. You've cleared that point. But what I'm asking here is this: you are a former chairman of the NPL. What would you have done under the circumstances, like Fred said, if you have two group of referees appointed by two FA? Do you think the league will have run under that circumstance?
What I'm saying that if I cannot cope with the two referees, what would I have done to write to the CAF and ask for extension of time, possibly pay the fine that is required, and make sure we produce the winner of the league to submit the teams for the Continental. That would have been the best decision in this circumstance. Because in every rule there's an exception. That exception you can apply for extension of time.
Okay. Well, let me continue here. You've had both. You have Fred saying, look, that would have resulted in a conflict when you have two, especially on that.
Anarchy.
That's anarchy. But he's saying, look, he would have gone behind it. But I want to ask you, like I asked Fred this, did you think it was necessary for them to go on the break? He's saying the timetable came out, and then look at now, because we are suspending the league because we have to produce a winner to send a name to CAF. I mean, must we send a team to represent us in CAF? Why can't we finish our league?
Ken, I think, when the NFF crisis started, we talked about the protagonists themselves not even being considered in all these things. Now, as a player, I remember sometime Mourinho won the league with 5 matches to spare with Inter Milan, and he called the player and said, look, beginning of season, you told me you wanted to go to the Bahamas for vacation. Okay, with 5 matches left, you can go. So that next season, the guy will come and work harder so that he can even win earlier. What am I trying to say? A player had his budget. Oh, I'm expecting my bonuses from this and this. Now we are that has been frustrated. It can never happen again. Yes, it's force majeure, act of God. But again, when you have flooding, it's force majeure. But again, you have man in this force majeure. People build on drainages. People dump refuse in drainages. So this, as you said, may be with benefit of insight, or is not an eye-opener. We've always advocated that when you have festivity period, let there be matches. For festivity period, we suspend leagues. It's not supposed to be so. That family goes to fund centers. We can go to league centers. That's where you are not going to work. You're out of work. So now, as I said, during the World Cup, maybe going forward, we have no business. Much more especially when players from the league are not partaking in the World Cup. When we're having a competition that players from the league are even partaking, we don't suspend the league. So when players from the leagues are not partaking, there is no point suspending the league for that period for saying they want to rest.
Okay.
I just find it a bit difficult why we are presenting this argument this way. Is it a fact that there is supposed to be a mid-term break for the league? Yes, it is a fact. By the framework of our Nigerian Football League, they take mid-term. Normally, they play 19 weeks and then they take break and they play the remaining 19 with that make 38 matches, 38 match days. In this case, they played for 26. They played 26 match days.
24.
24. I mean,
yeah.
You understand. But what I'm saying is, let us establish and agree first of all, sir, with due respect,
yes,
that they are supposed to go on that midterm break by the regulations and framework of Nigerian professional football.
Fred, let me ask you this. Yeah, I want to ask you this because
no, is that established?
No,
or is it not accepted?
Midterm. It's not.
So we need to discuss on the basis of facts.
60% of matches have been played.
Let me ask you this.